Andreea, I'll start with you when it comes to the stocks route. How are we seeing market pricing as we get into this Fed decision?
Hi, Heidi. Look, I think one point that needs to be made is that liquidity is very, very low at this time of the year. We know with the summer in the Northern Hemisphere, and that is perhaps exacerbating, some of the moves we're seeing in the market. Now, you're also having, a divergence of views on whether this market has found a bottom. You've got Morgan Stanley saying that bulls are delusional, that, there's more declines to come. Then you have got some saying that, look, perhaps this earnings season in the US is not as bad as expected. But look, there's a divergence of views. You do have the Fed tomorrow. We know they're going to hike. There's uncertainty about how much they're going to hike, but we know that rates are going to go higher with that inflation at such elevated levels. You've got this tight liquidity. So, yeah, you do have investors generally at the moment really sitting on the sidelines, plus the tech earnings that are being very closely watched.
Yeah, really ahead of that Fed decision on Wednesday, we are watching Treasury yields. They've been all over the place. We saw a little bit of a rebound today, Andreea.
We did. So we do have a lot of debt coming up. 129 billion of debt sales is coming to the market this week. That's a reason why you saw those yields rise. You also have, investors saying that perhaps they're not convinced that the Fed can bring down inflation, and also that perhaps, look, the markets and traders have gotten a little bit ahead of themselves by expecting rate cuts next year. So all of those, came together, and after that plunge, that almost 30 basis point plunge in Treasury yields, we saw them head back higher overnight.